Welcome to my channel Learning with Fun. Today we will discuss about Mrchchhakatika. This is a play, Sanskrit play which is prescribed for the 5th sem English honors. So I have tried to give a short note on that. So Mrchchhakatika is a very famous Sanskrit play written by Sudraka. Sudraka was an Indian king and playwright to whom three Sanskrit plays are ascribed, such as Mrchchhakatika, The Little Clay Cut, Vinabhasabhadatta and Avana, and Padma Prabhritaka. These are the three Sanskrit plays or dramas that are ascribed from your Sudraka. The prologue of Mrchchhakatika states that its poet was a king renowned as Sudraka. Of all the Sanskrit dramas, Mrchchhakatika remains one of the most widely celebrated and oft performed in the West. Unlike the other classical plays in Sanskrit, this play doesn't borrow from epic or mythology. The characters of Sudraka are drawn from the ordinary world or mundane world. Mrchchhakatika is a social drama. The real picture of the contemporary society has been reflected through this drama. It is a 10-act Sanskrit play. The play is set in the city of Ujjaini during the reign of the king Palaka. At the time, Ujjaini was a prosperous city. This city was full of wealth and the existence of prostitute was also there. Basantasena was a wealthy courtesan, which is a sign of prosperity of the then society. She is the heroine of this play. The play Mrchchhakatika is divided into two parts. The first part is the fragment of Charudat in Poverty written by the poet Vasa. Here the central story is about the love between a young Brahmin named Charudat and Basantasena, the wealthy courtesan. Charudat was a poor Brahmin. On the other hand, or Basantasena was a rich lady. But once Charudat was a rich man. He became poor because he helped the poor and needy. Charudat was married. His wife Duta was seen as a chaste, dedicated, and devoted wife, and they had a son, Rohasena. Then summary of Act 1, because the Act 1 is only prescribed for you. So I have done only Act 1. Basantasena was introduced to Charudat in Act 1 through his friend Maitreya. In the opening act, Basantasena, pursued by Sakara, the brother-in-law of the king, on the highway, and he wanted to possess her by force. In the dark night, she entered into the house of Charudat. Following her, Sakara and his two followers raided the house of Charudat. But Sakara failed to get Basantasena, and finally, by the help of Maitreya, they forced to leave the place. After their departure, Basantasena came out at that Charudat was at the time Charudat was distressed with his poverty. He misunderstood Basantasena as Radhanika, who was working in Charudat's house. During this incident, Charudat and Basantasena knew each other. From there, Basantasena was fall in love with him. Their love was confirmed by them. To continue their future love meeting, Basantasena decided to deposit her ornaments in Charudat's custody. It became late night, and on the request of Basantasena, Charudat accompanied her to home. This is about your Act 1. Now let us know about the theme. Poverty is one of the most central themes of the play. Maitreya mentions the days when Charudat was wealthy, and then he compares it with the days when he is not. Love and romance also play an important role in the play. Basantasena's love affair was highlights concepts of what concerns of economic and financial stability. In the first act, Basanta Sena rejects the proposal of the king's brother-in-law and is seen more caring for the poor. So this much I have done. So I think it will helpful for you for your examination. Thank you. Like my channel, subscribe and share my channel.